We are at deltacollege.edu. Okay, so let's actually just click here so we start at the homepage. Now, from the homepage, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come over to Student Life. And under Student Life, I'm going to see that there's so many different resources. I want to start first with our health and wellness because you are a full person who experiences a range of emotions. And we often think about our physical health as something that we take care of, something that's really important. And it is, but so is our mental health. That's part of our wellness as well. And so I want you to think about this in terms of how Delta College can support you. So under student health and wellness, we have a number of different resources. These are resources for you to get to know what is happening on campus and how can it help you. One of the first things that I want to show you is this tile, TBH, Virtual Mental Health Support. So you start by deltacollege.edu, click on Online Tools. Then you are going to be able to log into your MyDelta Dashboard. When you log into MyDelta Dashboard, this one I'm trying to show you, I do this one often in class because I think Canvas is really important, but also really important is this tile that says TBH Virtual Mental Health Support. Okay, so that's the one that we're looking at right now, right here. That's this one. So again, you access it by going to your MyDelta Dashboard. From MyDelta Dashboard, you're going to look for this tile, and then you are going to create an account. Now, what are we doing with all of this? Okay, TBH stands for To Be Honest. And what this is it's free virtual mental health support provided to you by licensed therapists. And you can enroll in this program for free as part of your enrollment at San Joaquin Delta College. Now, there are many reasons that you would want to sign up for this. Number one, reasons are maybe life has been lifing and you think, I'd love some support, but I don't have insurance. I don't have money to pay for this, or it's even a time thing. I don't want to drive someplace and meet with someone. So doing it in this way that's virtual, it's a really nice way to start that conversation. And if you have never used mental health resources in the past, this is a great way to get started doing that. Now, one thing that I want you to know regarding privacy is that this is completely private between you and your therapist. So even though I'm telling you about this today, there's no way that I, as your teacher, as your professor in the classroom, I'm never going to know whether or not you access this. And likewise, none of your other teachers are going to have that information. It's personal information. Now, another benefit is it may be something that's been a challenge or a block for you seeking this kind of support if you've considered it in the past, is that you don't want parents, you don't want your spouse, you don't want a partner, somebody that you might live with, even, a roommate, to know about this because you're going to be mailed a piece of information through the mail. So I want you to know that doesn't happen with this. This is private and this is accessible through your MyDelta dashboard. And that's the only way. So you don't have to have insurance. They're not going to send anything to your house. It's a really great tool. And if you are curious about it, I encourage you to try it out. You can select your counselor. You can select the person that's going to provide the service to you. And there are many different search parameters in which you can use to choose the right person. So these could be identity, cultural background, gender identity. It can be so many different ways that you can pick the right person to help you. And so once you do that, you're going to be able to see their calendar of availability, and then you're going to make an appointment. And what I want you to know is that if you make an appointment and it's successful for you, you've had a one-on-one session via Zoom and that works, and then you have several, maybe you have 6 or you have 8. Once you're done with those, you can actually request more. So I think that's really good to know. And you may not need more than that. Maybe what you needed was able to be addressed in that time. Either way, I want you to know that this is a resource that's available to you through your enrollment at San Joaquin Delta College. So that's what we talked about in this first portion of this video on tips and support for Delta College students. In the next portion of this video, I'm going to go through another support tool.